Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco have officially tied the knot. And while fans celebrated her fairy tale wedding, Justin Bieber managed to steal some of the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Just hours after Selena shared her stunning wedding photos on Instagram, Justin posted something that fans immediately interpreted as a subtle dig at his ex. The timing? Impossible to ignore. The message? Pure mystery. Selena's wedding was everything her fans dreamed of. Intimate, emotional, and filled with love. The ceremony took place in California, surrounded by close family, friends, and celebrity guests like Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and the Only Murders in the Building cast. Selena looked breathtaking in her custom Ralph Lauren gown, glowing with calm confidence. Benny's caption, "My wife for life," melted hearts, and his follow-up post calling her his real-life Disney princess made it clear he's head over heels. But while Selena was glowing, Justin was posting. His upload? A carousel of basketball photos set to his romantic ballad I Do, the same song he once dedicated to Hailey Bieber. The problem? He shared it just hours after Selena posted her wedding pictures. Fans instantly flooded the comments, calling it petty, calculated, and weirdly timed. One wrote, "Your ex just got married and this is what you post?" Others accused him of trying to steal the spotlight or hint that he wasn't over her. For longtime followers, this felt like deja vu. Back when Justin was about to marry Hailey, reports claimed he had reached out to Selena multiple times, saying, "I love you," and calling her 23 times, a number Selena later referenced in her song Ring. So, when Justin posted I Do right after her wedding, fans couldn't help but draw parallels. Meanwhile, Selena and Benny's wedding became one of the most talked about celebrity moments of the year. The details, from her lilies of the valley bouquet symbolizing purity and happiness to her $600K diamond ring, painted the picture of a woman who's finally found peace. Her fans called it justice and closure. She looked radiant, loved, and free of the drama that had followed her for so long. But Justin's timing reignited that old storm. His comment section turned into chaos, filled with memes, jokes, and sharp remarks. "You lost her, bro," one fan wrote. Another said, "She said I do, and so did you, just to the wrong one." TikTok blew up with side-by-side edits of Selena's wedding photos next to Justin's random gym selfies. It was brutal and viral. While some defended him, saying it was just bad timing, most people weren't convinced. They felt Justin's post was too deliberate, especially with a song like I Do, on the day his ex got married. Hailey Bieber, unfortunately, got dragged into the drama once again. Fans sympathized with her, saying she deserved better than to be caught in yet another Selena-Justin media spiral. Selena's calm, graceful happiness stood in sharp contrast to Justin's confused online presence. For her, the wedding marked a new beginning. For him, it seemed like another reminder of a past he can't quite escape. Now, the internet can't stop asking, was it a coincidence, or was Justin sending a message? Whatever the truth is, Selena's fans are celebrating her happy ending, while Justin faces yet another viral wave of old ghosts. What do you think? Unlucky timing or something more? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more celebrity stories, secrets, and all the drama Hollywood tries to hide. And just when people thought the chaos was over, the story took another turn. Within days of Selena and Benny's wedding, Justin went completely silent online. No comments, no clarifications, not even a simple post about his music or family. That silence only fueled more speculation. Some fans believed he was avoiding the backlash, while others thought he was reflecting, realizing how bad the timing had made him look. Meanwhile, Hailey Bieber was back in the spotlight once again, unwillingly. Paparazzi caught her out and about in Los Angeles looking tense, sparking another wave of headlines like, "Hailey seen alone after Selena's wedding goes viral." People flooded her posts with mixed comments, some supporting her, and others dragging her into a drama she never commented on. Through it all, she stayed quiet. No statements, no interviews, just her usual brand promotions and calm professionalism. As for Selena and Benny, their honeymoon photos showed them completely unbothered by the online noise. They looked relaxed, laughing over dinner, and walking hand in hand through the streets of Italy. It was the perfect contrast. Selena's peace against Justin's confusion. Fans called it poetic justice. She healed. He didn't. But even with all the speculation, the truth remains buried. Was Justin really trying to send a message, or did social media just twist another harmless post into drama? Either way, it proved one thing. No matter how much time passes, Justin and Selena's story still has the internet in a chokehold. Every move, every silence, every lyric becomes part of a never-ending cycle that people just can't stop watching. And maybe that's the tragedy of it all. Two people who loved each other once, now forever trapped in the world's obsession with what could have been. But this time, it seems Selena finally got her happy ending. And maybe, for the first time, she doesn't need anyone's validation to prove it. In the weeks that followed, the online storm refused to die down. Every gossip outlet, entertainment show, and fan podcast kept spinning new theories about Justin's mindset. Some claimed insiders close to him said he'd been quiet and withdrawn, focusing only on family and studio work. Others suggested he was frustrated, not just with the internet's reaction, but with how no matter what he does, people always drag Selena's name back into the conversation. For Justin, it must feel like being haunted by a version of himself that no longer exists. Meanwhile, Hailey's inner circle reportedly stepped in, encouraging her to take a social media break and refocus on her peace. A few days later, she shared a minimalistic Instagram story with just one line, "Protect your energy." It was subtle, but fans immediately connected it to the ongoing chaos. Comment sections exploded again, half applauding her strength, half calling it a shade post. No matter what she does, every word becomes a headline. Selena, on the other hand, seemed to be living in a completely different world. Her posts were calm, filled with gratitude, and her captions carried a softness that only comes from contentment. No hidden messages, no cryptic lines, just love. One post from her honeymoon read simply, "Peace looks good on me." That one line summed up everything. The contrast between her serenity and the noise surrounding Justin and Hailey couldn't have been clearer. Behind the scenes, sources claim that Justin's management team urged him to stay offline for a while, to avoid more misinterpretation. He's reportedly focusing on music again, channeling his emotions into a new project that, according to insiders, feels raw and deeply personal. Some speculate it's his way of processing everything: the past, the mistakes, and the love stories that shaped him. Still, the public can't stop reading between the lines. Every new photo, every lyric snippet, every unfollow or refollow turns into another clue. It's almost as if people don't want closure. They want the story to keep going. Because the truth is, Justin and Selena's relationship became more than just a romance. It turned into a symbol of young love, heartbreak, fame, and how hard it is to grow up under a microscope. Now, as Selena moves into this new phase of her life and Justin tries to find his own peace, the internet faces a choice: let them move on or keep replaying the same story. But if this week proved anything, it's that some love stories never truly fade from public memory. They just evolve. One wedding, one post, one viral moment at a time. And as the dust finally settles, one thing has become painfully clear: the internet might move fast, but it never forgets. Selena Gomez has stepped into a chapter defined by peace, love, and self-assurance, while Justin Bieber remains caught between who he was and who he's trying to become. Hailey, quiet but composed, continues to carry the weight of it all with poise, trying to build her own legacy beyond the headlines. Maybe that's what makes this story so gripping. It's not just about celebrity gossip. It's about growth, timing, and how some wounds heal while others turn into echoes that never quite fade. Selena's wedding wasn't just an event. It was a symbol of closure, a moment where she finally walked away from a decade of noise into something that's hers alone. For Justin, maybe silence isn't guilt, maybe it's exhaustion. Maybe he's learning too, that love in the spotlight always comes with a price. But for fans watching it all unfold, it's bittersweet. The love story that defined a generation has ended, but the fascination with it never will. So, as one chapter closes and another begins, the world watches, still hoping for answers, still caught between nostalgia and curiosity. What happens next is anyone's guess, but one thing's for sure: this story isn't over. Not yet. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's most complicated love triangle, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Whose side are you on? Team Closure or Team Curiosity? Because when it comes to Selena, Justin, and Hailey, there's always another headline just around the corner,